I was watching Back to the Future Part 2 and I saw Pepsi, that popular Coke beverage, in the movie. And it got me thinking, I wonder how much companies pay to get their products mentioned in the movie or seen in movies, because having product in your popular movie can do wonders for your brand. So today, kids, we're going to be talking about product placement. Hello creatives, my name is Natalie Edward-Yesufu. I'm a creative entrepreneur, actor and producer, and I'm also the founder of multi-award nominated Transition Stage company, a film, production and event company, and we have short script writing events and gala competitions, Enter.Stage.Write and Amplified. Oh, and this video is sponsored by Bootcamp Media. Bootcamp Media is a multi-award winning iSearch and digital marketing agency helping SME clients achieve success online. The team at Bootcamp Media can fill in any gaps in digital marketing strategy from SEO and social media marketing. What is product placement and how does it work, and how can you make it work for your movie? Product placement refers to the practice in which manufacturers of goods or providers of a service gain exposure for their products by paying for them to be featured in film and television programs. This strategy is used consistently with film, with notable examples. Harley-Davidson paid $10 million to get its electric motorcycle featured in Marvel's Avengers Age of Ultron. Heineken shelled out an estimated $45 million for 7 seconds of screen time in James Bond Skyfall. BMW plunketed down $10 million to supply cars for James Bond's GoldenEye, Tomorrow Never Dies, and The World Is Not Enough before Aston Martin beat them to the punch. Nike in Back to the Future. As a producer and screenwriter, Bob Gale states he always had plans to use brands within his films, as brand names create a certain kind of reality which can be added bonus to product placement and to the film. Krispy Kreme in Power Rangers 2017. The placement of Krispy Kreme in this film was so extreme that the Zero Crystal is buried under Angel Grove location of a popular donut shop. Rita Repulse was seen indulging by eating a donut in that location. Nokia 8110 in The Matrix. This is an example of early groundbreaking brand integration that seamlessly blended the product placement and the narrative, creating instant memory touchstones of the phones inextricably linked to the movie. Nokia saw skyrocketing sales of the phone after it was used within the Matrix movie. An element that makes product placement worth it for companies is the connotations that come with it. For example, a lot of people will see a Nokia phone in the Matrix. This is an excellent way for people to be thinking about the film and the products through connotations and their integrations. Product placement's main success, however, comes when the product is placed in the hands of someone that the audience aspires to be, such as the product placement of Sony phone in the hands of James Bond. However, when products are used by characters with negative connotations, companies are especially strict with this, as an avenue conversed upon recently by the director Rian Johnson, who has credits in Star Wars and The Last Jedi and Knives Out. He states about Apple that they let you use their iPhones in their movie, but, and this is very pivotal, if you're ever watching a mystery movie, bad guys cannot have iPhones. Brian then goes on to state this is secret information and that every single filmmaker who has a bad guy in their movie that's supposed to be a secret wants to murder me right now. The theory that Apple does not allow bad guys in films to hold their products is now going widespread over social media, with people creating videos to investigate on highly popular platforms such as TikTok as they try to determine their favourite show's villains through the use of this technology.
The movie Knives Out was completely spoiled by Apple before it was even released. Director Rian Johnson said in an interview that Apple won't let villains be seen on screen using an iPhone, which just means for a whodunit like this that any character using an iPhone can't be the villain. This kid has an iPhone, so it's not him. She has an iPhone, so it ain't her either. There's only one suspect in the whole film who doesn't have an iPhone, and that is Mr. Chris Evans, our killer.
With leading companies like Google being incredibly strict in their approach to this strategy. For example, in the internship in 2013, Google did not only get complimentary inclusion in the movie, but further gave instruction how they wanted their brand represented. Despite this, Apple managed to maintain its position as market leader with lavish exposure on both big and small screens. The brand tracker Concave named it the top-ranking brand in films in 2018, and one that appears in one form or another in the most TV shows and places in the modern world. Another example of a company that had deemed their product placement in the film as bad exposure was the Mercedes appearance in the 2018 movie Slumdog Millionaire. The car company Mercedes was not adverse to being in the hit film. It just didn't want to be associated with poverty. The Mercedes car appears in some parts of the films, but in really posh housing sections. They're quite happy about the Mercedes being seen there, but they didn't want the car driving around in the slum. It becomes more fascinating when we begin to investigate the extent that companies like Apple go to protect their products from being associated with anything that is deemed as bad. Did you know about the use of product placement in films? And was you aware of the rules companies place on filmmakers when using their products in productions? Tell me in the comments. Thank you for watching, and please comment and subscribe and tell me any crazy examples of product placement in films that you know of. Head over to my website at Enter.Stage Company, sign up to our main list for courses, script writing competitions, Enter.Stage.Write and Amplify, and also join our Facebook group community. All the information is in the caption, and I will see you next week. Stay curious.